Hello there, my name's Card. I'm a long-time progressive community organiser and activist, and today I just want to briefly talk about a reactionary dog whistle that's been around for a while now, as well as what it really means, who's using it, and why. For those who might not know, in politics a dog whistle is a word, a phrase, or a symbol which seems perfectly innocent and innocuous to most people, but which really communicates a more sinister hidden message to those in the know. Additionally, there'll also be a playlist of videos of mine linked at the top of the description which goes into detail about all sorts of reactionary dog whistles and how to spot them. Today specifically, I wanted to talk about the phrase Bondburgered and an image associated with it, what they mean and how they've become contemporary reactionary memes and signals. A lot of dog whistles used by right-wingers online are simply old memes and in-jokes from image board websites like 4chan and 8chan. The reason for this is that these sorts of pseudo-anonymous, edgy online forums have been favourite online spaces of the internet-savvy alt-right for as long as the alt-right has been a thing. And therefore, being able to readily quote and reference a bunch of old, obscure image board jokes has essentially become a way to demonstrate your extensive familiarity with sites like 4chan and 8chan and so on. And if you know the meme culture of these sorts of sites, then 99 times out of 100, that can be taken as meaning that you're also familiar with, and likely sympathetic to, the far right-wing political worldview long nurtured there. It's not a big leap, then, that a lot of online reactionaries use knowledge of these old jokes and references as a way to signal their alt-right bona fides to one another anytime they're posting or commenting somewhere online where they can't be so open about their extreme and really nasty beliefs. If you say something obviously bigoted on a big mainstream site like Twitter or Facebook or Reddit or YouTube, people will notice and you'll suffer the consequences. But if you couch your bigotry behind coded jokes that only the other 8chan nerds will get, you can find friends and spread your messaging without most normal people being any the wiser. To that end, one of the old running jokes online alt-righters use this way is to invoke the phrase Bondburgered, or to post this image from which the phrase is derived. This is a reference to a meme of sorts that began appearing on the image board website 4chan in 2013. As part of this meme, an image is shown which resembles a rebus puzzle, a sort of pictorial riddle. The text of the image reads, "Last night I, your sister," and we, the viewer, are presumably supposed to fill in the blank there by interpreting the meaning of the inclusion of Pierce Brosnan's James Bond and a burger in the picture. Many people have attempted to suggest somewhat sensible solutions to the apparent puzzle here, often attempting to play off of the presumed innuendo of the phrase we're meant to be figuring out. For instance, some have suggested that we're meant to understand here that Pierce Brosnan was the 6th actor to play James Bond in a major film, and that the burger pictured was, in 2013, the 9th item on the McDonald's menu, 6 and 9. Therefore, perhaps we're meant to believe this image's message is, "Last night I 69'd your sister." Others have suggested that the burger in question is actually one from the American chain In-N-Out Burger, and that, alongside Brosnan, we're supposed to read it as, "Last night I pierced in and out of your sister," or "Last night I pierced your sister's buns." In actuality, there is no answer. The point of the meme is that it was simply designed to confuse newcomers to image boards where it was originally regularly posted. Someone would share the Bondburgered image, and all the forum regulars would privately make fun of people who tried to ascribe meaning to what is actually just random nonsense. But that was all now more than a decade ago. These days, like I mentioned earlier, knowing all this and being in on the joke is used by a lot of online reactionaries to demonstrate their familiarity with old image board memes, and therefore their familiarity with the internet spaces where the real alt-right has its deepest roots. So, for the sake of keeping yourself and your spaces safe, please just keep it in mind. If you see someone posting this image online these days, it might just be because they're trying to covertly gauge how many old 4chan and 8chan lurkers are present in their audience by seeing what sort of reaction they get. It's always good to be able to recognize alt-right messaging and signaling like this, so you can spot it, denounce it, explain why it's wrong and bad to others, and remove the people posting this sort of stuff, because it's really not good for anyone. That's all I have to say today. I hope it helps. Once again, my name's Card. If you want me to hear more from me, especially more about emerging or obscure reactionary dog whistles and how to spot them, feel free to subscribe to this YouTube page, or just take a look at my other videos. Either way, goodbye for now, and stay safe out there.